If you're new to GarageBand here on the iPhone or the iPad, you're probably familiar with this screen where we only have 8 bars in which to create our song. But there is a way that we can create more bars, more sections, and a longer song. So in this video, I'm going to show you how. Let's go. Hi, my name is Pete and this is Studio Live Today, where I help you create, record and release your best music, and GarageBand happens to be one of our specialties around here. So if you're looking for GarageBand tips, tricks and tutorials, you've come to the right place. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and you'll be up to date with all the latest GarageBand tips. But in this one, I'm going to show you a very simple way to get more bars, more sections and more length in our song. So the secret button you're looking for here is this little plus button. It couldn't be more hidden, but if we press on the plus button in the top right corner here, just under the spanner, we go into our song sections, and this is where we can change up how long our song is. So you can see here we've got section A. If we tap on that, at the moment it's 8 bars and it's manual. Now all we need to do to adjust this is actually tap the up or the down button, but there's a quicker way. If we tap and hold on this and drag our finger up, we can actually increase it by a lot. So let's say we wanted 120 tracks or 120 bars, we can go to 120, then tap back here, and instantly we've got 120 bars to work with. And this way, if we record our audio, if we add loops, if we add instruments, we've got a whole lot more room to actually add in our recordings. But it doesn't end there. There's some other tips that are going to help you, which we'll show you now. So I'm going to hit the undo button, which is in the top right here, just next to the loop icon, to take us back to 8 bars again. If I hit the little plus button in the top right again, we can actually add in additional sections. So if we've got an 8-bar section, we can tap the add button, and we've got a second section. So now we've got section A and section B, and you can see at the top there, they get highlighted as I tap on them. If I tap on all sections, the whole song is displayed again. If I come back here now, you can see that we have section A here, and then right here at bar 9, it changes to section B. So this is a great way to keep your tracks in order. So let's show you what I mean here. Let's just add in a loop. So we'll just grab a loop. Let's just throw this bass track in here. If you want to learn how to use loops, Apple Loops, I've got a whole video about that, which you can check out in the description below and up above right now. But here is this bass sound. Let's hit play on this one. So this is a 2-bar loop. So whenever you're using loops, they'll be in a certain number of bars. So at the moment, it's going across both sections and 16 bars. If we don't want that to be the case, what if we just want it in this first section? Well, we just grab this loop handle at the end here and we drag it on back without actually playing it. We drag it on back and we drop it off there. So now it's only going to play through to there. And if we want to, we can now grab a second loop. So let's say we want to vary this up now and we want to bring in this other bass. For the second part, we tap and drag and pop that straight after there. So now it'll actually transition between this bar and this one. Let's hit play. So it's actually changed from the first bass to the second bass, and we can move things around. I've got a heap of videos here about how you can adjust your loops, how you can create beats with loops here in GarageBand by moving these around and creating and layering up your beats. Because the other thing you can do is come back in here, and if we wanted to now add a drum loop, we can tap on drums and just find a drum loop that might work with this one. Let's throw this beat on here as well. And now if we hit play, so you can quickly start layering up your beats and getting your song sounding good. If we want to now add more sections, so we've got our first 2 sections, we tap on the plus button here. And now the beauty part is that let's say that we want to mirror this second section here. We don't want to have to be recreating it. We want that as the basis of our beat the whole way through. Let's tap duplicate now. And look what's happened here. Section C has been duplicated. And the other way we can go between our sections is if we drag, swipe to the right, it's going to take us back, and you can see those section letters come up there. If we swipe to the left, we go through there. If we want to view all sections, let's hit our plus button again. Let's tap on all sections, and we can now view everything once again. So it's a quick and easy way to navigate through and to create a larger song here in GarageBand. So this is cool if you want to create a beat, if you want to create a track with loops and samples and virtual instruments. But let's say that you're a singer-songwriter and you want to actually just hit record and record for as long as you want. Well, we've got you covered with the automatic mode, which we'll show you now. So let's create a new track by tapping on the plus here, create document. We're going to use the audio recorder, but what I'll do is I'll tap on instrument here, And what this has brought up here is my nice room sound. So this is just a nice reverberative sound that I can use for playing a guitar or even singing into my phone here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap on the little plus button in the top right here. And what you'll notice here is that automatic mode is on. So if that was off, it would look like that. But because I've got this set as a default to automatic, it is in automatic mode. So this means that when that's on automatic mode, we can hit record and it will record as long as we want. As long as I keep playing, it's going to keep recording. So let me grab my guitar and I'll show you how this works. So there you go. As you saw, it kept recording after I had finished up, and it just will record that track for as long as I actually record for. So there you go. It's gone all the way up to the 17th bar because I recorded 16 bars of this guitar part. So that is now ready to go. And if we hit play, it will play back and be as long as we want. And now we can come in here and we can add in any of our loops or other sounds that we want to. So let's just put a little bit of a beat behind this with some drums. And we can start layering up and creating our song. So again, if you're a singer-songwriter, you don't miss out. You can still use the great features here in GarageBand. So there you go. I hope that helped you. If you're stuck on this 8-bar problem and you're like, how can I create something that is more than just an 8-bar loop? Well, now you know. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Hey, thanks for sticking around. If you would like to learn how to use GarageBand here in iOS, but you don't have a lot of time, check out my GarageBand Quick Jam series right down below right now. In just a few minutes, I take you through a feature of the very cool GarageBand app. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel to keep up to date with all of the latest videos. Thanks again. See you soon.